please. Hey! Who's the prick? We're all listening now. Paying attention while we get our chairman up. Mr. Neil Ramsden. Welcome our chairman to the floor. Give me the microphone, you prick. Right, I said Fred never had this trouble, did they? Look at us.
I got one.
Oh, nearly spilled his red wine then. Aldi's finest. Hello. Here we go.
I asked him to kick it off.
What,
I expected more.
Right, we'd like to welcome you all to Mayfield. We're here for a presentation now. For the first time we're involving the 18s. We've got the under 18s and the open age presentation going on together. Hope it's going to be a big night. Plenty to drink, plenty of fun. Everybody have a good laugh. That's what it's all about because we're here at Mayfield. So, we'd like to welcome you all, as I've already said. Looking back at the season that's gone, it's been a shit season really, we all know that. It's, you know, things have not happened. We've struggled for players. People have stepped in to help us, especially, and we'd like to give a massive big thanks here to the under 18s. Like I say, look at this fellow at being here, sat here. People are applauding them now that don't really know the impact that these lads have made, and it's been absolutely brilliant for the club, because if they'd not done it, we'd have looked like idiots on the field and off the field, and they've really put us out, and we'd really like to thank them. We'd also like to thank the coaches, Sam and Woody. It's been really hard for them. They've lacked players, the players come in, players gone out, players having to take dogs for a walk so they can't come to the club and all that. Oh, we can't train tonight. All sorts of shite going on this season. But we really are. But we're still here, and we're here as a club, and we're doing well. Listen up, you pricks, come on, pay attention.
Tony Hilton, please stop.
So, the 18s have done fantastic. But as well as the 18s, we've got the older end. Just looked over there, Mark Biggins is there. He stepped up. We all know Mark, been here for years. Bit of an empty head. He knows that, it's true. But he's pulled his boots on when we needed him. And he's got on that pitch and he's done it. He's knocked 7 cans out of the opposition. And that's what we want. He's got it there, he's got it in the heart, and that's what Mayfield's about. It's not all about what's in your head and how good you are. It's in your heart. And that's where you've got to put it in. And that lad's done it. Also on that score, we've got, and I know I've said it to you all before, but my lad Robert, he must be 48-year-old or something. I don't know. I don't even know if he's mine.
Work back from your age.
I don't even know if he is mine. We just picked the best crib up in hospital and we fetched him home and that went out with that.
You didn't.
You know, he's been a winger all his career and then he stepped in. He's a forward all of a sudden. How does that work? But he's pulled his heart in. Another one here with teeth. Look at the teeth. Lewis Butterworth's dream there. Boggs, look at him. Boggs has had best season he's ever had. He's like an old Penine League forward. You give it ball, he drives it in. You tell him, drive that ball in, Boggs, he drives it in. He knocks people over. Pete there driving it in, tackle in, Boggs, boom, knocks him on his ass. If you don't tell him, he don't do it. But you need to tell him all the time. And he's had an absolutely fantastic season. Si Moore's another one, probably the best season. Andy Taylor's looking at me now, done cock all season. Oh, he was top scorer for 2 games. Hang on, Emma stood there. Oh no, sorry, it's Deck. Sorry. No, my mistake. Sorry. But as a club and as a team, we've struggled all season. But we're turning it round. We're doing well. We're doing what counts. We're doing it on the field, and we're going to get better. I'd just like Andy over now. Look at face. That's a slapped ass face. He's just going to have a quick word with you. You might go and get your drink or something, get something to eat. Help yourself.
No, it won't take long, mate.
Off you go, Neil. He's not Simon.
You got to tell me what I've got to say. It's
my notes. You've got your own.
Yeah, so last season obviously it was a real bad season, just with everything that we've never had before, which were coming back from COVID. You know,
Hey, pay attention, lads.
Hey, listen, you know, you didn't get the memo on the dress code, like, but
Listen, sorry.
Okay.
what you sorry about the season, or?
Carry on.
Correct. No, it we're now seasons to come back from. We come back here. We come back and we were training. We come back from training with all the restrictions and everything that goes with it, and everything was hard work. And with all the restrictions, all the kids, everything, it was an absolute nightmare. And we got through that.
What with the restrictions?
With the restrictions. Did I say that before the month? So we got through the restrictions, and then we got playing. And the season, as it went, we've had, you know, good games, bad games. We've had games that we could have, would have, should have won, never. And then we've had games that we shouldn't have won, and we went and did it. And we've had epic games at the end of the season, and they were absolutely fantastic. Like, you know, you couldn't wish for a better game. So I'd just like to thank everyone, players, coaches, everything, for the season that we've had under, you know, restrictions. Absolutely fantastic. And I'm going to just hand you back now. So right said Fred. What we're doing next.
Another thing that people don't always realise is how tough it's been as a committee, because our chairman stepped down last season, and a lot of new committee members have come on board, and it's really changed the dynamic of the club and how everything works. And you lads as players and parents and people who are here as spectators don't always realise how hard it is to run this club, but it's a massive job. It's non-stop. You walk away from this club, you go to another club and you're watching how they run, and you're looking at bar staff and you're looking at players and you're looking at everything, and it changes everything. But I really do think that as a club we've come across these challenges and we've absolutely beaten down to the ground, and we've done fantastic. And I think the whole committee deserves a round of applause from everyone from what we've done. But also, I'd like to thank people like Emma. Emma's not here tonight. I know Double's here, but he'll take the thanks back. Emma's done a fantastic amount of work for the club. Unbelievable what she does. And Shelley Wood, the way she handles the social media, it's absolutely fantastic. She likes an argument, she causes a bit of bother here and there, you know what she... No! Stephen knows what she's like, he's told me. In the bedroom, it's another story. It's the club's going from strength to strength. And while we're talking about Shelley, like now, to get Stephen up to... Put your drink down, Stephen. Let's sort the 18th presentation out now. We're going to go ahead with that now. Hang on. Oh, I think you fucking jack. Hold it like that.
Liam may have to get up as well.
Who?
Liam, maybe.
I'll be on. Liam, he's getting a bit of back. I know these lads like to carry on. Can you not hear me?
Fucking hell, we've gone from Bill and Grant to Catholic
Craig, you all get up. Lee didn't get the memo.
Lee's here, smart casual. Hang on. Fucking hell, he's not smart or casual, is he? You want right, come on, Stephen, let's go on with his
Here we go,
presentation.
Bruno, what? He's holding it bar up.
Make a start, Stephen, come on.
Are we making a start?
Yeah.
Right, we'll crack on then, if Mimi's coming down, Mimi's here. Just want to carry on, obviously, what I'll have to... Boys, can we have a bit of silence? I can't call him in, this is Curly, by the way. And first of all, obviously, thank you, exactly what Curly was saying. That's what thank Shelley and Emma for all the hard work what they're putting, because obviously it's the 18s, they're still classed as youth, and that's what they sort out. So the kitchen staff, I don't know if anybody's here, but all the hard work what they put in. And another one is all the committee. Everybody's, there's a lot of, obviously there's 2 of them up here, but there's also a lot more behind the scenes what they put in. I want to thank the sponsors. Obviously without the money what they put in, we won't be here. And thank Mimi and Lee for all the hard efforts. The parents, taxi the kids, training for the games, all that. I've done Shelley.
Several times.
Several times. And we'll crack on there with the awards. So can I one more, Lee, just one more.
Nice one, Shelley.
He's done his bit now. Lee's done his bit. And can I ask Barry Edwards, the president? Can we get Barry up? And,
Barry Edwards here now, president of our club. A lot of you young lads that might not know Barry, played in the first ever part of the Great Britain team. Absolute legend of rugby league. And he was captain. So he says.
Barry, you alright to present the awards? No problems. Right, so we'll crack on. The first award, Coaches Award. There's 3 nominations.
Listen up, please.
3 nominations for Coaches Award was Brad Daly, Christian McVeigh and Jack Green. The Coaches Award this year goes to Christian McVeigh.
Go on, Christian. Well done, lad, that's a well-deserved award, that. Give everything on the pitch every week.
The next award is Player of the Year. The nominations for Player of the Year, Matty Brown, Max Wood and Harrison Chappell.
Quiet!
This year's Player of the Year is Max Wood.
Pissed off halfway through season, but no worries.
Fucking hell, shit, man.
What's next?
It's all on that.
Sorry.
Keeps it rolling, Stephen, doesn't it?
Next award's Man of Steel.
He didn't say steel, did he?
The nominations, Josh Cragg, Matty Brown and Ellis Tracy. This year's Man of Steel, Matty Brown.
Being a steel. His balls were massive in them pants, weren't they?
Last award, Players Player of the Year.
Listen up, lads, come on.
Players Player obviously is a player. This is the one that you want. You know, it's the lads who you're playing with. Put the hard efforts in. Players Player, the nominations, Max Wood, Sam Hilton, Matty Brown. This year's Players Player, Sam Hilton.
I think I'm taller than
Can I just say as well, obviously, if these lads can just get up.
Oh, listen up, lads, come on.
Just a special mention, obviously, from the under 17s, 18s, the lads who've made the debut for the first team. If they could just get up and take a quick picture. That's James Down and Clark, Max Wood, Jack Green, Matty Brown, Benny Gate and Sam Hilton.
Absolutely massive, these people. Absolutely massive. The way they got this club out, it's their club. Their club, they are the future of the club.
say it's a bulge. Hey, boys. Come here.
Hey, back off. Back off, big balls.
Finishing, listen. Just want to thank Shelley again.
Listen up again. Come on, Brad Gartland.
Listen, just want to thank Shelley. Listen, there's always the coaching side of it. There's the coaching side. Shelley does the hard work behind it. She does all the messaging, the arranging, the washing the kit, everything behind the scenes. She sorts all that out. So a massive thank you from all the 18s, me, Mimi, and Lee. Thank you very much. Can all the 18s just get up? We'll have a bit of a picture.
One thing we forgot to do was the opening section here. We forgot to thank our sponsors. Most of our sponsors are on there, but listen up, lads! Tony Hilton! Put the lads up there!
Stop being as loud as you fucking pink top, please.
Right, come on, lads, let's pay attention again. All them sponsors there. Without them sponsors, this won't be happening now. We need them lads to keep us going. So if anybody needs anything, them's the lads to be ringing. Use our sponsors. So, we've got another award to go on tonight now for under 18s. It's the Cal Marriott Award. Now most of you lads here now will have never even heard of Cal Marriott. Great lad, played here at this club many years ago. Went on to great things, played for Great Britain International, signed for Hornets. Can't fault him for that. You can't blame him. You do what you do, don't you? Don't you, Emma? Declan, sorry. Don't you? But this award, it sort of epitomises what Carl were about. He did his best with what he had. He played, he trained, he did everything that he possibly could with what he had. And he got to the top of the tree. Did really well by effort and skill and aptitude. And this award tonight epitomises the people who've put that effort in. And
Callum's coming up.
We've got Callum here tonight, Cal's son, to make this award. I think Callum. Probably. Also, a lot of you don't know, it's our new signing for next year. I'm saying a lot of you don't know, he don't know either. But his numbers are pumped, so it won't matter. We'll just drag him in. There's been a lot of people put forward for this award. A lot of the youth, it's right from the, what do they start now, 4-year-old, they start something, go up to 18s. That's an awful lot of players. So to be picked out of all them players, I don't know whether there's 200, maybe more, to be picked for that's got to be the best award that you'll get in all your career. It's absolutely fantastic. So let's think hard about this, and let's give this lad the round of applause he deserves for what he's got. And the award tonight goes to Max Wood. It's one of these that we can't marry it written on it. It's not hard, is it, boys? Here we have him, lads. Max Wood. Can't marry it award winner. Like I said, he pissed off halfway through the season, but is the food ready now, Ziggy? Are we ready? Oh, hang on.
Before we go to food, Sorry, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm very much sure. Who is it? Matty.
Nobody ever.
Oh, no, it's Matty who's doing it.
Matty, can you get up, please? Matty's here now. Matty and the man. Oh, wow. I know they're pissing about a lot there, but they're under 18, so they're masturbating in the bedrooms, and that's all they're good at, isn't it? Iggy, captain, come on. Sorry then now. This means a lot from these lads, and the exits, they're thinking out for themselves. So they've all got together, deciding they want to make a couple of awards of their own. So what have we got going on here, Matty, now? Are you having the mic? There you go.
I'd just like to say a few words about Woody and
Quiet!
Shut up, boys, come on!
Just like to say a few words about Woody
Let me
and
go!
Shut up!
Just like to say a few words about Woody, Mimmy and me this season. They've been absolutely fantastic as coaches. There's nothing else to say really. Just best set of lads as coaches we have. So we'd like to give some gifts away today. Dom.
I've got Lee. Lee, this one's for you. Thank you. So long this season. For the stretches, the big Mimi stretch. Total time, Mimi. This one's for Charlotte. Thank you for mopping the floor. Thank you. Very lucky today. Very lucky. Thank you. Woody. Stephen Wood. Thanks for coaching us this season, Woody. It means a lot. Everyone stage Joe. Come on, shake his hands. Come on, lads.
Sorry, I do want to say a couple of things.
It's supposed to get it!
Do you want to say
Oh!
boys, he's had enough of it. What do you want? Listen, a couple of things that I want to say is we got into a tough time this season. Right near the end, we're going away to Lee Manors. And when you go away to Lee Manors, it's always an hard game. Yeah, it was always an hard game. And we went, and the first team were battered, bruised, they were really struggling. And the 18s put their hand up and put five players forward. And they didn't just go there to make their numbers up. We went there to win. And we did win. We got there and we won. And then the day after, those same lads backed it up because the 18s were struggling for numbers. So they played again. And for that, they will always have my respect. And I said that to them in the changing rooms after their game, because they felt I'd done to that, you know, we nicked their players. But they did what was best for the club that day. And all I'll say is, you've always got my respect, lads. Those 5 players have always got my respect, and the rest of the 18s, by the way.
He's a good rest of shit.
So Lee, hang on a minute. Lee wants to sing a song.
That's what I said to my boys. I'm glad to have for 12 years, yeah? I love his ultimates and respect to everyone he is, yeah? Get sit back and get me a pie.
Right, listen up now, Shelley just wants to have a quick word now. She's got to have a toothpaste.
I do. I just want to mention as well. Can you shut up, Lee? It's really people talking.
Lee, stop being rude.
I just want to say, 4 of these lads, well, one of them is actually an under-16s player who's obviously not here tonight. So there's 3 lads from here and an under-16s player that have all got through to trial for England Lions for under-19s for next year. So,
Come on, boys.
just want to go up. Matty.
Take them out, boys. Come on.
And Harrison. And also, you all know Taylor Hartley from under-16s. He's also been put through for the trials, which are beginning of December. So we just want to wish you all the best and we'll all smash it, for sure.
You're milking him in now, like that. Sit down, you bricks. Come on.
Can I just say something else as well? I've been part of this team since there was like under-8s. I don't think there's many left now. 2, Max and Sam were the first ones that come. And I just want to say, this year now we're splitting up. So some of them will be staying at under-18s and some of them will be staying, going up to open age. Stephen's stepping down from under-18s, he's coming out of the youth and staying at open age. So it's a bit of an end of an era really. So I just want to wish you all the best. I miss all the parents after all these years. I just want to say thank you to everybody, because if it wasn't for you, then these lot wouldn't be here. So give all the parents a hand.
Well, Shelley says she's going to miss all the parents, but I hope she doesn't, because I hope they all carry on coming. I hope these lads move up now, play the A team, progress to the first team. Let's carry it on. And even if they're not playing, parents, keep coming to this club. It's a fantastic club. It's everything, this club, everything that you can ever want. And it all depends on people like you lot here now. It all depends on you. So let's keep this club together. Right, let's get some food now and then we'll have the food and go to our main presentation. Thanks very much, everybody. Right, all up, listen up! Quiet down a bit, please! Come on, lads! Hey, dickheads over here, come on! Lee Wilson, sort your head out, sort your boys out. Come on, listening, lads. That big is some 3 words together, let's make sense of some of that. Round of applause, please, for that. Yeah, well done, man. Okay. Now we've done the under-18s there now, and we all know, listen up, come on! Hey, this boy here, come on, bit of respect. We all know we've done the 18s now, they're the future of this club. They're where the future of this club lies, all them lads there. Some of them absolutely outstanding this season, others outstanding in their own team. They didn't make the step up, but still outstanding.
When you look at experience in Leeds.
Hey, come on. Next season, Rami, our new chairman, as you all know, some of you lads might not know him, but our new chairman, absolutely brilliant pedigree in rugby league. Played at Scotland Rangers. You can't hold that against him. Played at Hornets. Here we go. But then he came to Mayfield and realised his potential. Absolutely brilliant. No, serious, absolutely brilliant lad. Hard, aggressive, fast-paced, great ball handling hooker. Absolutely great player on the field. And he's making the same impact as the chairman of this club. Simon had a lot to live up to, did an awful lot for this club. But Rami stepped in and he's sort of made the next step. We were doing really well, but Rami's took us further. He's got people on board, he's got businessmen on board, he's got Leon Ashworth, you lads again won't know him, but an old lad from the club. His family's been involved in this club from the 50s and 60s for years and years, and he's got Mayfield in his blood like we have. And he's here and he's doing the bits, he's doing stuff that you lads don't see. But that's where we are. But he's also now, Rami, he's doing player recruitment. Nobody is at this side of it. nobody thinks, well, where do these players come from? Well, Rami's actively seeking players. He's got a couple of Aussies in the pipeline now. Wind it in. He's got with a bit of luck, there'll be no room for Boggs next season because we'll have a good one coming in for him. But that's what he is.
Never Boggs. Never.
He's got a couple of Aussies and he's even. You can't hold it against him, but he's got a lad from Oldham as well. I don't know what that's all about. He's got a lad from Oldham coming in. But he's got people. He's actively seeking players. He's not just settling for what we've got. He's looking for the best for the club. Milky, you prick. You got ready, but you don't have to stand out. Keep quiet.
He's one of them.
Keep quiet, innit? Right. So we're looking forward to next season. We're going to start early. The season starts in January. Not the actual playing season, but the season as in we've got the Oldham Standard Cup, which, again, you don't. The Oldham Standard Cup is the oldest rugby league cup in the world. People think it's a bit of a piss pot cup, but it's not. It's a fantastic competition to win. The oldest competition in the world, and we're in it, and we've won it several times. Max, come on, pay attention, lad. Listen, you might be able to step up.
We'll take it back, you little bastard.
You might have a mullet, but hang on. So, we're looking forward. We're looking forward to the Standard Cup. We treat it as warm-up games, and it's the right way for us to treat it because we are better than that. We are Mayfield. We are better than the Standard Cup, and that's what we aim to carry on. That's the tradition we aim to carry on. We are better than the Standard Cup. After the Standard Cup, we've got the Challenge Cup. It just doesn't get any better. We've got the league games, but the Challenge Cup, lads, come on. It just don't get any better than that. Don't matter who you draw, you're in the Challenge Cup. It's a thing that a lot of people never ever do. No matter how long you play rugby, a lot of people will never play it. Like Lee Wilson will talk through it all. Nobody will know what's going on. But we'll be there, we'll be in Challenge Cup and Lee will still be talking about it. And we say, oh, do you remember that? And they'll say, no, I was talking, I missed it. But that's where we are. We're going forward. We're not looking to stand still. We're looking to go forward. We're looking to improve all the time. We don't want to be Mayfield as we are now. We want to be Mayfield moving up. We want to be looking at the Premier Division that we're already in, and we want to be looking to make the playoffs at the very, very least. And I think Rami's got things that he'd like to say about this as well. Look at that face, yeah? I don't know if any of you ladies are here now. I don't know if any of you... I don't know if any of you the sling faster out like that, any of these guys. If you look at me and Rami together, it's like a before and after, isn't it? It's there, isn't it? It's there, you've got to see it.
I really hope you finish there.
On you go, Rami. Come on, make him out, man.
Yeah. So,
listen up! Come on!
just kicking on from what you just said there. I really think that what we got here is a sleeping giant. I've heard it all. Since we took over 18 months ago, we got a sleeping giant here. And what we've done is got hold of it as a committee. I know it's been a bit hard on the field. We got hold of it as a committee and I think we've improved it. And now what we've got to do is improve it on the field. And what we've got to do is take it forward in every way possible. This is a beast. You know, it's a sleeping giant. What we've got to do is do what we're going to do now, or what we've done so far. Take it onto the field, go forward, and really push this. And next season, for me, if we're not pushing for playoffs, we're not pushing for winning the comp, then we're not pushing at all. So, exactly
You see, you're all laughing at Boggs now. See, you just said that, you know, goes, yeah. But that's exactly what we want. We want people like Boggs. He's an empty head, he knows that. He's an empty head. I'm not being offensive. He knows that. But he gets on that pitch. Listen up. He gets on that pitch. He gives everything he's got in his body. Everything he's got in his body. You give him the ball, he smack. Whoever's in front of him, he'll go over top of him. Whoever's got the ball, he smashes them to the floor. He don't want to just be on the pitch. He wants to be the man on the pitch. He wants to be there and he wants to go, I am Mayfield. And that's what you guys want to be doing now in the future. I am Mayfield. You are Mayfield. We are Mayfield. That's who we are. So let's all think hard, think strong. I hate to say it, but let's be dogs. Let's all be dogs. Right lads, now let's get round now to what we're here for, mainly the open age presentation. Got 2 lads here who've been coaching the team, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, it seemed like a lot longer to be honest, because it's so boring between them. Stephen and Sam.
It's all right going to Scotland.
Yeah. So, let's get Stephen and Sam. Come on boys.
The sleeping giant's just awoke. Smart casual, they said, folks. What have you turned up as?
Thanks, lads. Appreciate it. Standard.
Want me.
Wind it in.
Right. The trophies for the first team. Before we do all that and present people who have won awards, I'm going to do it first. In fact, no, I'll let Woody do that.
You can do it.
I'll let Woody do that. Before we present the awards for people who've won trophies or prizes today, there's especially the last 18, a season and a half, maybe. It's been a bit tough, all what's going on. So, we're going to do some thank yous first. First of all, I'd like to thank Mick for taking the time out for this one. Next, I'd like to thank Ziggy and his team of Jason and
Which one's your favourite, Sam? Jason or Tom?
Tom.
Mine's Jason.
A straight shooter, Tom. The next one I'd like to thank is the club and what they've had to do with the change in guard, the change in the committee, the change in the chairman. And Neil, sure you've heard him speak tonight. Immaculate Neil.
Immaculate.
Too much red wine.
But what they've had to do, especially what's going on in the season we've had, is just brilliant. I think they supported us as much as they could. They've done everything they could for us. And I'd like to thank them. Next of all, thank you.
Just on that note as well, it's just not Neil and Curly. There's about 10, 11, 12, 30, however many. There's loads of members here now.
Yeah, but it's mainly being Neil.
Well, mainly. Well, you're here, so Tully's here. Tully's here. Tully's here. You know, massive that without them and their commitment to this club, they're in the club. Do you know what I mean? It's all right for us to rock up here and play rugby, but without them boys, there's no club. So it's massive respect to them as well, you know what I mean? I think there's a mighty on the Tully room, is there? Tully, Shelley, I don't know, Neil?
I'm here,
Wicked.
I'm the one Wiggy, come on, listen, massive respect.
I think he's done that. He done.
Yeah, I'm done a long time ago. Sorry, we'll carry on.
Right, go on, Sam.
Go on, sorry, Paul. The Scottishman.
Yeah, the next one I'm going to say is Paul. Paul, he's always there at the end of the phone, Paul, just for information and keeping us updated with the rugby league. He does, like he's sat there sweating now like he's done something, but he hasn't. But seriously, he does do a lot. Any time of day, you can just, no, I'm not pouring under the bus or anything like that, but thank you, Paul. The next one, which is really important to me, we were struggling, as it's been said before me, with what's been going on. The 18s have stepped up. We've struggled with players and that, and they've stepped up. Those lads have, especially there's two games, the Lee away and the Kells away. All right, we got beat Kells convincingly, but that, don't let that deflect on what these lads did. They turned up, they went away to Kells. The Lee game is the pinnacle because we went there, and like Rami said, you go to Lee and you expect a tough game, which we did get a tough game and you expect to be beat, but we didn't. We went there. Absolutely unbelievable what those lads did. They've been up here, they've had the picture took, they've been told, but I think again it deserves a round of applause for what those lads did. The next people I'd like to thank is the players who stuck with it. It's been tough, it's been strange. Every time you try and get in some changes, and we're not doing that now. The season's not right. We're doing this, we're playing these, we're in this group, we're that. The NCL, don't get me involved. Don't get me speaking about the NCL. But the players have stuck with it, and as a club and the players, every time we've been asked to turn out, we've turned out, which I know for a fact other clubs can't say that. Other clubs can't say they turned out every time they were asked to turn out, and they should be turning out, they were scheduled to turn out. We did, regardless. And that means a lot. That is, other clubs can, whatever they do on their presentation, that they can't say that, we can. And that means a lot to me, because that means people are putting the effort in. The lads are stepping up from the 18s just to make sure we have a team to put out so Mayfield do not fail a fixture. Which, it might not seem a lot, but to me it does. So I'd like a round of applause for that. So I don't know what order we're doing in a minute, but we're going to present some awards now.
We got any nominations? We got any nominations?
He got dropped from me.
First of all, Young Player of the Year, the 3 nominations. Jackson Kelly, Cole Connolly, and Harry Mack. And this year's Young Player of the Year goes to Harry Mack.
Well done, Harry. Next one is the Coaches Player of the Year. With the season we've had and the people missing and what's been going on, it's been tough. So you'd think it'd be hard, but it wasn't that hard, to be fair. Me and Woody had a chat about a week ago, sat down and had a chat about it.
Well, I bet that were riveting, weren't it?
We got a high goal.
back there, Anna.
Rob,
Did I say that right?
Rob, can't you take him on?
Who's here? Look at this here.
80s were a bit worse, weren't they?
No, seriously, it wasn't that difficult. There was a couple of names, but the Coaches Player of the Year. Let's break it down. Turn up for training every week, every session.
That's not Simon then.
Turn up on Saturday and do as best you can. And try your best. That's it. Those 2 things. Just do that. And the one player who's done that all season, alright, he's moaned a little bit about fucking getting home for his fucking tea. So, Coaches Player of the Year is Nicholas Hargreaves.
You're nowhere near it. You're nowhere near
Nicholas,
Oh, it's all I need to say is next year, fucking go out. End the chat. If you're not fucking able, don't turn up. We're winning. Come on!
Should I mean to have to retire now?
Listen, can we have these pictures later, please?
Shower.
No. Next awards, Players Player. Self-explanatory. It's one of the awards, like I said before. It's who you play with. So, for as a player, it's mostly what you want to win. This year's award goes to our closest friend, the local Aussie. There he is. Is he coming? Is he coming?
Right, get any closer.
Speech. Zoom in, Brad.
Another illegal immigrant there, look. Raping our benefits.
Comes to our last award now, boys. Girls, ladies and gentlemen, last award.
Is this for best state?
Yeah, you're doing that.
Shelby.
Alright, we've come to the Man of Steel.
Gavin in here.
Have we got one of them?
John's here. John's here.
You don't look happy.
Which one of you all is it?
It looks like happy.
So we've come to the Man of Steel. Before we do the Man of Steel, I'd just like to have special mentions for players who have done special efforts this year.
If he mentions you, that means you've not got it, really. Hard luck, lads. Well done, but hard luck.
I'm not as cold as Curly, but yeah, we'll still mention these players. And the season, if we've got Eddie, who's absconded or gone to a different country, didn't help. Got Andy Taylor here, who got injured. He was going to be 30 tries a year, according to him. According to Andy.
He told me 40.
According to
He told me
Andy.
fucking 40.
According to Andy. We've got Lewis Butt, who missed the first half of the season. Came back, played 2 games, got injured.
Lazy piece of shite.
We've got Zach Hartley here, who missed quite a bit of the season, but the pair of them, I think.
Have you seen the arses, Gary? Nobody missed half the season. Give him a bit of... Oh.
Curlin, you on the mic? Curlin, you on the mic?
I think them two, we would have had them from start to finish. We've had Andy fit, we've had Eddie not absconding, then it might be a different story. So there has been things. Them two were brilliant, especially Lee Miner's away. Zach Hartley was awesome, been moved to a 13 position, absolutely outstanding. And then,
Brilliant, Zach. Well done, man.
and then the Kells away game, we were struggling a bit, the Kells away game. I think that's the best game I've seen Lewis Buck play for this club. Absolutely outstanding. Two try saving tackles. Should have been 3, but he did jet a bit, didn't he? The officials did jet a bit. He was, Matt. You've ruined it now. It's coming on to you next. Fuck right off now. No, I'll come on to Mark.
Boys.
He's played at this club a long time, and the Kells away game, we were struggling, and he held his hand up and he come all that way, and he's toughed it out in the middle. He just did what he could. So stuff like that people should think about. We've got the 18s here who's stepping up. We've got a lad here who should be finishing. He's stepping up.
Don't forget John Foyes.
I'm not talking to John. But little efforts like that, people don't realise how much a difference that makes to when we're trying to build something. And when we're trying to build something, it's because we want the best for the club. And if we can just remember little snippets like this, like Mark stepping up at what, I don't know how old you are, Mark. Younger than me though, aren't you?
63.
58. 38. You're
38.
39. Fuck off.
Rob's birthday a couple of days ago. He's only 36. But little things like this, these lads are still turning out trying to do the best for the club. So these young lads who are stepping up, we hope we take this into consideration. What these lads are doing just to make this club keep going and make this club better. So before we award the Man of Steel, let's give everyone a round of applause for what they've done the rest. So the Man of Steel. This award goes to, and it was a time cost really. It goes to
Time cost.
Time cost.
yeah,
It's a bit like a coin toss.
time cost, yeah. Say it wrong the first time. There were two players up for it. One's won it and training, turning up every week, week in, week out, turn up Saturdays, giving your best. And this award goes to, he just edged it, is Liam. Well done, Liam.
So,